Welcome back, moms and dads. Scott Gerson here again from nymathtutor.com with some more parenting tips for creating fantastic students. Today's tip is going to be talking about intrinsic rewards. I want to help you encourage your kids by using intrinsic rewards instead of something tangible, which we call extrinsic rewards. While I do recommend using a mixture of the two, intrinsic rewards can be very powerful but sometimes difficult to set up. So let's talk about 8 different ways to help you set up and maintain intrinsic rewards. This list came from a fantastic blog called Sleeping Should Be Easy. The article is called Why You Shouldn't Reward Your Kids and What to Do Instead. It's written by Nina. I think she's a pretty amazing mom and she has some great ideas. You should really check out the blog. Again, it's called Sleeping Should Be Easy, Everything I'm Learning About Being a Mom. The first way is to explain why the action is important. Let's say you want to get your kids to put away their toys. Well, they need to know why you want them to put them away. And there's several reasons. First of all, so they can find them when they want it again, so they don't get broken, so they don't get lost. And once a child, internalizes that reason, they're going to be happy to put away their toys every time because they don't want the toys to get lost, they don't want them to get broken, and they want to be able to find it each time they're looking for them. The same can go with school. So, if we're doing our homework, why do I have to do my homework? Well, it's important because, first of all, it helps you get better grades, it helps you understand the subject matter more, and it helps you be a smarter person. Once they internalize those reasons, they'll want to do their homework to gain those internal or intrinsic rewards. The second way is to encourage pride at a job well done. So what does this mean? Well, you want to praise a child for doing the job. And in particular, you want to point out the feelings they're already having. So, if our child has done their homework completely and they're finished, you want to ask them how they feel about being finished. They should feel happy and satisfied. They should have a good, positive feeling. You want to point that internal feeling out so that they want to receive that feeling again the next time they have homework. It's not just saying, "Oh, honey, you did a great job." It's getting them to realize their own feelings about having accomplished that task. Number 3. Don't overpraise. So like we were saying, it's not all about just saying, "Great job, well done, attaboy." Because if you say "great job" all the time, it loses its oomph. It loses its, its magic. It doesn't really matter anymore. If you tell your kid "great job" for every little thing they do, they're just going to think every little thing they do is great and they're not going to care about it anymore. You have to dole out your praise strategically for the behaviors you really want to reinforce. Number 4, find the underlying issues. So, let's say your child doesn't want to go to school. There must be some reason why they don't want to go to school, and just offering them $20 if they'll go to school isn't going to solve any kind of problem. You have to find out what's going on inside. Are they being bullied? Do they not have their homework done? Have they not studied for a test? You have to find out what emotion is going on inside of them that is making them not want to go to school. And then you can use intrinsic rewards to fix that emotion. Whatever the problem is, if they're being bullied, right, you have to find a solution to that problem, that internal feeling. Number 5, you need to pick a good time to ask a child to do a chore or their homework. Right, so if my wife were to ask me to take out the garbage while I'm in the middle of making this video, it's not very likely that I'm going to be in a good mood about being asked about that, or that I'll do it. However, if she asks me while I'm doing just about anything else, right, and not deep in the middle of something, there's a much better chance I'm happily taking out the garbage. If you ask your child to do the dishes while they are doing their homework, while they're reading, while they're in a really bad mood, expect to have a fight. However, if your child's in a good mood, that's probably a great time to get them to do a chore or their homework. Number 6, offer to help. So, if your child really doesn't want to do their math project, offer to help them. It's always more fun to do a project with someone else. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to help them every single time, but on special occasions, offering to help makes them feel camaraderie, it's more fun, they're just going to have a better feeling about doing whatever task it is. And you're not just giving them, an extra piece of candy or money or any kind of external reward. It's still an intrinsic reward that they have inside of feeling better about doing the project with someone else. Number 7, I want you to relax your standards. What does this mean? Well, if your child is really struggling with reading out loud, don't expect them to be perfect. As long as they're making the attempt to get better, that should be your standard, that they're trying to improve. Right? Don't expect them to go from a C+ to an A overnight, right? If they go from a C+ on a test 1 week to a B- a month later, that's great improvement. And just because you would really like them to get A's doesn't mean that's a reasonable standard. So bring your standards down a little bit and reward intrinsically the effort your child is putting in to get better. Finally, number 8, show your appreciation. Anytime your child does something that enforces a behavior that you want, whether it be doing homework or something around the house like making the bed, especially when you don't tell them to do it, you've got to show your appreciation. That shows the child that they're doing the right thing. Internally, they get a feeling of pride from, I made my bed, my mom or my dad really appreciates that I did it. They're more likely to make their bed again the next day, even if you don't always say, great job on making your bed. When you're surprised by their great behavior, go ahead and show your appreciation for that behavior. Oh yeah, remember, subscribe to the show. Go to nymathtutor.com to sign up for a free account. What else? Look at our other videos. I think this is the 5th in the series. I really hope you like them, and now we'll see you next time.